Hey everybody, how's it going? Hope everybody's having a good Tuesday. It is awfully cold and rainy here today, and it looks like we are in the path of a huge storm, and we might be getting some snow, which I'm secretly excited about, but also like, oh, I'm so ready for spring and summer. It's not even funny. So, yes, this big storm coming. I have, I guess, bittersweet feelings towards it. I'm kind of excited, I'm kind of not. But I didn't get on here tonight to talk about the weather, to talk about the snow. I have a really heavy topic, honestly, that I want to talk about. And before I start, go ahead and type live so that I know you're watching. And if you're watching this on replay, you know the deal. Go ahead and put R or replay in the comments so that I can thank you for watching. Like I said, this is kind of a heavy topic, but with the recent events going on and what the news is airing, I just really want to share some of my thoughts and feelings. So, hey guys, thanks for watching. Bobby Joe, Brittany, Becca. So I'll just jump right into it because there's no easy way to do it. For those of you who don't know me, which all three of you watching do know me, I have a passion for three things: Jesus, children, and music. And like I said, with some of the things that are going on right now in the news, I just wanted to share my heart. And some of you may choose to scroll on past this. Some of you may watch some of it and stop halfway through, and that's fine. Some of the things I might say, you'll probably disagree with. They might even make you angry or upset. And that's not my intention. But I'm not going to apologize because I'm learning that I can't control you or your feelings. I can't control how what I do or say makes you feel. So, put a 1 in the comments if you're still with me and you're ready to hear this and you're like, oh my gosh, what is she gonna say? Because I'm not even sure what's about to come out of my own mouth. All right, I got some ones. We're good. So, like I said, I might say some things that upset you. I might say some things that you disagree with, and that's fine. In the end, it really comes down to what you decide to do with it, what you decide to do with those feelings. So, recent events. Basically, it's the school shootings, and I'm a teacher, so it hits close to home, but it doesn't scare me, and that may sound really strange, but I'm very confident in my faith, and I know that God has a will for my life and a plan for my life, so I don't fear that. But it brings so much sadness to my heart. And put it too in the comments if you feel the same way. If it's just heartbreaking and, you know, it's like every time you turn on the news, there's somebody shooting a school or just negativity all the time on the media. Yeah, put it too in the comments if it breaks your heart, because it breaks my heart. And one of the things that is really, really frustrating for me as a teacher is the comments that people make, whether it's on social media or whether it's in the news, whether they're getting interviewed or just passing by. And a lot of the things I hear are, it starts at home. You know, these kids are coming in and shooting up the schools because of bad parenting. And as a teacher, I am here to tell you that these children do not choose their homes. They don't choose their parents. A lot of times these kids would rather live somewhere else. They would rather have different parents. So to hear someone say it's the parents' fault for, not raising their child the right way, and that's why they're coming into the schools and shooting everybody and shooting themselves, there's something to be said for that. But we can't blame these children for that. They have no control over that. It's so frustrating because I have kids in my class, little tiny baby second graders. We're talking 8 and 9 years old, who have lives that you would not wish on your worst enemy. Their mom and dad are gone for whatever reason, whether it's drugs, whether it's jail, whether it's, a different lifestyle, and they're being raised by their grandparents who are tired. They've already raised children. They are tired. They are sick. They don't have the funds that they need to raise their grandchildren. They don't have the patience. They don't have the time, and they're doing the best that they can. So to hear someone say it starts at home, yes, it does. However, these kids, you can't fault them for things that are out of their control. I'm not justifying what they did in any way, shape, or form, because there is no way to do that. It is a tragedy, but what I don't understand is, why are the lives of the gunmen any less important than the lives of the victims? Is it because the victims didn't have the necessary means to get a gun and to shoot someone? Is it because they didn't have the guts to go through with it? Is it because they couldn't get their hands on a weapon, or they didn't have that, maybe that influence in their life, that negative influence? But why are we praising the fact that these gunmen, these teenagers, these babies, why are we praising the fact that they're dying in the end, or that they committed suicide, or serves them right? Who are we to say that? And again, I'm not justifying what they did at all. But I don't think that we should discount their life because they made a bad choice, because we don't know what's happening in their lives. We don't know what's happening at home. We don't know the type of parents that they have. We don't know the type of environment that they live in. Put a 3 if you're still with me. This is getting deep, but put a 3 if you're still with me. I have kids in my class that they are angry, and I am trying so hard to get the counseling that they need to prevent this from happening. And there are very limited resources in the school system. And it just frustrates me. Why are these people so quick to jump on social media and say, get rid of guns, get rid of the rifles, get rid of the Glocks, get rid of the 9mm, get rid of the shotguns, get rid of the bazookas? Like, guys, taking guns out of the hands of people is not going to stop the negativity. It's not going to stop the bullying. It's not going to stop the killing. Here's the thing. These kids have the willpower to go kill someone. They're going to do it with or without a gun. And I am not getting political here. I am not pro-guns or no guns. I own guns. I have a shotgun. I have a rifle. I have a handgun. I have educated myself in knowing how to use them safely. They are under lock and key. But these children, for whatever reason, think that this is the answer. And they have enough willpower to go out and get a gun and kill their peers, kill themselves. But where is the willpower of all of these people making comments about it? Is the teenagers' willpower stronger than ours? Because we're not doing anything to prevent it. We can get on social media, we can hide behind our cell phones, we can hide behind our laptops, and we can make comments all day long. But when are you volunteering in a school? Why are we trying so hard to get guns out of school and not trying just as hard to get God back in school? Why are we not trying so hard to get more support for these children, support for these teachers, support for these counselors? These kids, they don't want to shoot up schools. They don't wake up with this anger, and they're not born with this innate hatred inside of them that causes them to go around and just shoot people. That's not how it works. There's things happening in their lives. There's things happening at home. There's things happening at school that are causing them to be angry. And here's the thing. Brain development. Does anybody know what age your brain is fully developed? If you know, throw it in the comments. Take a guess. The time that your brain is fully developed. I'm going to give you guys a second here. The rational part of our brain is not developed until we are 25 years old. 25 years old. Kids in middle school, kids in high school, they're not rationally thinking because they are not physically able to do that. Their brain has not developed. So they're not making this choice to go get a gun and shoot people because they think it's a rational thought. They're doing it out of fear. They're doing it out of anger. They're doing it out of depression. No, that doesn't make it right at all, but it makes it that much more important for us to provide something for these children, to provide counseling, to provide a warm welcome, a hand to hold, a shoulder to cry on, not media putting them down, not people saying, good, they got what they deserved. Like, what kind of thinking is that? These are babies. These are somebody's children. And, you know, maybe their parents aren't there. Maybe their grandparents aren't there. Maybe there are people in their lives that are bad influences. But it is not our right to say that's why these kids are shooting. There's somebody in their family that loves them. They have aunts, they have uncles, they have grandparents, they have sisters and brothers. They have nieces and nephews. These kids have people in their lives that love them and that want so badly to help them, but they don't know how. And we have such limited resources and such limited support available. And it's so sad. These kids are scared. These kids are lonely. And it does start at home. And one of the things I want to ask you is, what are you doing at home? Are you raising a child that's going to support these kids? Are you raising the child that's going to stand up for these kids that are being bullied? Are you raising a child that's going to pick up their lunch and go sit with the kid who's sitting by themselves at lunch? Or are you raising the kid that laughs when they get bullied? Are you raising the kid that sticks their foot out and trips them? And guys, I know what some of you are thinking. I got bullied in school and I didn't go shoot up the place. Bullying is so much different nowadays. You don't have to do it face to face. You don't have to do it in front of a crowd. You can do it behind your computer, behind your cell phone, and it is 10 times worse. You can print pictures of people. You can send nasty messages to people, and you never even have to step face to face with them. You never have to look that person in the eye. And maybe that's the problem. You know, back in the day when we were bullied, and I hear a lot of older people say, we just fought it out and got it over with and it was done. You know, that's not happening anymore, because guess what? The bullies are just as scared as the people that are shooting the schools. They're just as insecure. They're just as afraid. They're just as underdeveloped as the people that are shooting up these schools. They don't know what they're doing. So what kind of parent are you? Are you the kind of parent that's teaching your kid to stand up for these other children? Are you the type of parent that is saying, hey, you know, these are the signs of depression. These are the signs of anger. These are the signs that are causing these children, these little babies, to come into a school and shoot their peers, shoot their classmates, shoot their teachers, shoot themselves. Help them, reach out to them, go tell someone, tell a teacher until something's done. Are you raising those type of kids? Are you supporting those type of strong-willed, independent leaders, because that's what we need in our school system. The teachers cannot do it alone. The counselors cannot do it alone. The principals cannot do it alone. I love my school. I love my staff. But I'm telling you right now, they have so much on their caseload. They have so many students that they get overlooked. You could send an email every single day, and they can't get to all of them. They can't reach out to all of them. Whew. All right. Sorry, I'm getting a little emotional here. Put a 4 in the comments if you know what the strongest emotion is. Put a 4. Don't put it what it is yet. Just put a 4 if you think you know what the strongest emotion is. I didn't know what the strongest emotion was. I'm going to be honest with you. I thought the strongest emotion was love, because there's just a passion and a burning inside of you when you're in love, and it makes people do crazy things. I'm going to give you a hint. It's not love. The most strong emotion that we feel is anger. And it is such a strong emotion that it provides us with motivation. It provides us with power. It provides us with a drive like no other emotion. So these children who have underdeveloped brains are so angry because they're being bullied, because they don't have a good life, because they don't, have the support, because they're not doing well at school, whatever the reason, they're so angry that they are doing something about it. And again, it is not the correct thing to do, but because they don't have rational thought, they just do it. And then it's too late. What makes you angry enough that you're motivated to do something, to make a change? Because if it's not teenagers, 15, 16, 17, younger than that, 12-year-olds killing each other, killing themselves, if that doesn't make you so angry that you want to change it, I don't know what's going to make you change anything. I don't know what's going to give you the motivation to do something about it. I know some of you are probably offended by this, maybe put back, maybe like, whoa, who are you to tell me how to raise my children? I'm not trying to do that at all. We need help. We need education in the school systems about how to reach out for help. And I'm not talking about PBS. For those of you who don't know what PBS is, it is Positive Behavior Systems, and it's a great system. It's a great support in the classroom. But reading a book to kids about bullying, it's not going to stop it. We need a movement. We need volunteers. We need people to come into the schools and mentor students, spend time with them. And if you work during the day, then you need to find an organization, find a youth group, find the Boys and Girls Club, find something to support these kids. When you see these kids walking around with their hoods up and they're emo because they're wearing all black, instead of avoiding them, instead of judging them, instead of turning away from them because you're scared or because, you don't know what they're going to do or because you think that they're devil worshipers, reach out to them. Ask them a question. Engage with them. Show them that somebody out there cares. You might be the only person that ever reaches out to them. Be that person. The last thing I want to say is there's a song by the Black Eyed Peas called Where Is the Love? And that is one of my all-time favorite songs because I truly think it speaks to this. It talks about what's wrong with the world. People are acting like they don't have mamas. They're all addicted to the drama. They're just asking, where's the love? And it's gone. And in the song, it says, Father, 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 help us, send us guidance from above, because people got me questioning, where is the love? And that's where I'm at right now. Where is the love? Where is the support? I don't want to see another school shooting, but I don't think this is the end. I think this is the beginning. And that is a terrifying, terrifying thing, because it's just happening more frequently. And until we are motivated enough to get God back in schools and to get the counseling that these people need, that these children, that these babies, that these sons and daughters need, nothing's going to change. So with that being said, I really hope that you share this, that you, as moms and dads and teachers and grandparents and aunts and uncles, reach out to your teenagers, reach out to your middle schoolers, reach out to your elementary school students, and just love on them. Guys, show them what they're worth. Show them that they're more than what other people say about them. That they're more than what the internet says. They're more than what their peers think. That they're leaders and that they can stand up without a gun and make a difference. Because that's what we need. We need those children. We need those teenagers. We need those young adults that are going to stand up and make a difference and shout out what they believe in. Shout out what they are tired of seeing, rather than shoot up. All right. I'm getting off here because it's dinner time. I hear the dinner bell dinging. But I'm really truly praying for our school system and for our leaders, not only in the country, but in the community. And I hope that you guys are doing the same, because we need it. All right, guys. Have a good night. Thanks for watching. Put our replay in the comments if you watch this on replay so I can thank you later. Put your thoughts in the comments if you have any ideas about what we can do, what I can do in my classroom. If you want to come volunteer in my classroom, hallelujah, I will make that happen. Comment me. Send me a message. Talk to you guys later.